Welcome to our Kind of Conversations podcast. I'm absolutely delighted to welcome a very close friend, ally, a mentor to us all. Many of us know Rob for being the CEO of Performance Through People, PTP, but he's got many different hats on, many different guises. Rob, thank you so much for coming today. Much appreciate that.
Thank you very much for the invite. I'm really looking forward to it.
Talk to us a little bit about PTP. We commonly know it as PTP. It's got a very good brand within the vocational training space.
No, of course. So PTP was born in the 1960s with Walsall Chamber of Commerce. It was then known as Chamber Training, and was very much the tail wagging the dog of the Chamber of Commerce. And this is why over many years representation is really important to Performance Through People, because of the Chamber sort of foundations and where we started. As an organisation now, it's been on a huge journey, but we have 1,500 apprentices, we have 80 staff, we have contracts with the Combined Authority, and essentially we're an organisation that wants to make a difference in people's lives. We want people coming to work with a smile on their face, because if they've got a smile on their face, they usually do a better job. And legacy is very important to myself, to my colleagues, and we're very keen to make sure that Performance Through People continually has the setting to have a great legacy that you can leave behind. Okay,
so in terms of the current offer, what does the offer look like? You know, you've got 1,500 apprentices on board. What does that look like? You know, what's the offer to the employer? And
okay, so the strategy continues to be a single point of contact, a one-stop shop. We don't want to go to any individuals, communities, or employers and say we can do A, B, and C, but we can't do D. So we deliver 43 standards on apprenticeships. We have contracts with the Combined Authority, sort of pre-apprenticeship contracts. Also unemployed contracts, boot camps. But essentially it is the one-stop shop. It's to be able to say to any organisation, you know, not to go and say, we're here to talk to you about how can we help you. Equally so, going into communities, going into schools, how can we help you? And when we find out what people want, then we put a solution together to make sure that it's the right fit for them, and it can add value, and we can keep pushing that lifelong learning sort of storyboard that we think is so important to people.
I mean, many organisations have this ambition of becoming that one-stop shop, and often what stops them is probably their network. You are recognised as a very connected individual, as somebody that most people, other organisations are very comfortable picking the phone up to you, sending you a note, sending you an email, and you're very responsive. And if, as I said, if you don't know the answer, you know, you will support and guide and help, and you're very well known for that. Is that something that's happened organically, or is that something that you feel that, you know, I need to do this for us to make that offer better, or, you know, how has that come about?
Well, that's very kind to have to say that. I think it's just who I am. I think it stems from who my parents were. I do think, as I mentioned earlier, doing an apprenticeship at a Chamber of Commerce where representation, supporting employers, supporting individuals is very important. And I think this is an industry that if we're fully committed to making a difference with individuals, whether that's a school leaver, someone who's been in a job for 30 years and wants to change, or whether that's a local employer saying, I'm struggling here, help me, why wouldn't we want to help them? It's in my makeup, it's in the makeup of key colleagues that work for me, and I just think we're stronger together. I think the more that we can engage with like-minded partners, organisations that want to make a difference, the better deal we're giving to people, and that's just very important to me.
Canny Conversation Podcast Series 5 by Safaraz Ali.